All right, good morning, y'all. I'm at a spot I was at pretty recently and caught a pretty good fish, and thought I'd come back and give it another try this morning. It's going to be a real nice day for November. It's going to be up to mid 70s. It's only about 45, maybe 50 degrees right now, but going to be clear skies, and I'm hoping, I know I always say this when I fish here and it usually turns out okay, but I'm hoping the sun's not too rough on our picture while we're here. We're usually facing it. I try to set my camera up over here where it's kind of angled away from it, but anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. But we got some good bait back here. It's still a little dark, y'all. We got a couple huge shad in there. I don't know how good y'all can see. Like I said, it's still a little dark, but yeah, a couple huge ones in there. And yeah, some normal size ones, but hoping to catch me a stringer full today. But another good fish like I did last time I was here would be nice too. But all right, y'all, I've already got my rod holders in. I got to get some bait cut up and get it on the hook, and we'll be fishing, so let's get after it. All right, let's start getting some bait in. We got Kentucky rigs tied up here out of a 50-pound test mono, 4-ounce lead, 8/0 hook. I got this shad chunked up. I'm gonna put that big headpiece on the rod too. But we're gonna go with the chunk right here, about like so. That'll work. Okay, let's get up here and get this thing out there. I've been here before. Well, I've been here lots of times. I was here a lot last year. It was a good spot for me last year in the colder months. But you've got an old creek channel that runs through here. This used to be the old highway bridge. That's the newer one. But about 20 feet deep. Now that depth is closer to the other side. But I caught a few good fish here last year. I'm sure that there's some old bridge remnants out there, probably, that them fish like to gather around or hide under. You know, I'm sure there's some structure out there. I get hung up right out there a lot too. But anyway, just a little depth right here under the bridges, and then it shallows up a little bit, and the creek channel kind of zigzags back through there and along that shoreline over there. But other than the creek channel, it's all pretty shallow. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this out here. I'm gonna put this one over here towards the bridge. There we go. There's our first bait in. Okay, let's go get another. Back there messing around, not paying attention. I saw this line slack, then I saw it start to swim off. I think one's hooked himself. He was swimming off. I don't feel like a bad fish. I about goofed around back there and let him swim over into that other line. What I about did. Well, we got these logs down here to deal with. Keeps it interesting, I guess. I can keep him to the left of that one. Of course not. Let me get on down here. Work my way down here. See what I can do with him. Okay, that's more like it. He ain't no monster. He's a good eater. Yeah. Guess I need to get up there and not pay attention more often. Good one. Yeah, he's hooked good. Alright, y'all, first fish. Ooh, he kind of skinny, ain't he? But he'll be some good eating. Alright, I'm gonna get him on the stringer. Get that bait back out there. I don't know if it got hit while I was showing y'all that fish, but I turned around and looked, and this line here's super slack. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. Nope. Oh no, a log. Oh, it come off, thank goodness. That didn't turn out as well as the one before did, but still got my bait. Probably gonna rehook it and just pitch this one back out there. All right, bait's back in. It's gonna be nice today, but we've had a couple mornings so far that been in the upper 20s, but that's been about it. It's not been too cold yet, not for November. But y'all better get those hot hands and toe warmers and all that stuff ready, because it's coming. I got my battery out of my heated vest the other day and charged it up, so it's ready. Now I just need some heated socks. Wouldn't that be good? I might like heated socks more than I do my vest, but anyway, I'll put it on my wish list for Christmas. Well, he slacked it. Ah, that sun's tough. He might be on there, y'all. Yeah, we got him. Well, my plans of keeping fish have changed. I've got plenty in the freezer, but my wife texted me a little while ago to remind me of something we've got to do today about 1 o'clock, so I'll probably usually fish till noon or 1, and I ain't gonna have time or want to have to rush to clean fish, so we're just gonna have some fun with them today. Let them go. There's a lot of these out there, I think, because my rods are really dancing this morning, and we'll take them. Oh, get out of there, hook. But there he is, little sandwich. It'd be good, but we're gonna go ahead and just pitch them back today. Ooh. Get down here where we don't whack him on a log or something. Pitch him out there. There you go, buddy. All right. Did you hook yourself yet? He's been messing with it for a while. Put a pretty good pull on it a couple times. I think we got him. He just ain't too impressive. Yeah, little guy. I have to downsize my baits a little bit. I got some pretty good chunks on there for these fish anyway. He's all wrapped up. You can downsize your bait sometimes without actually having to downsize your hook. Just makes it a little easier for them to get it in their mouth. I mean, that's not a big bait, but these little guys are out there just making them rod tips dance. Quit now. We'll turn you loose. All right. I'm gonna pitch him right out there. Good. There we go. All right. I'm gonna get me a fresh piece of bait. Boy, he's got it slimed up. He was all wrapped up in it. All right. Got him. Another little guy. I guess that's what we got out there. I mean, they'd be all right if we was hungry. All right, yeah, that big old piece of bait. That's as big as his head. All right, see if I can pitch him right down. Ow. Okay, he's good. There he goes. All right, he might have whacked that log. I don't. He whacked my weight. All right. All right, y'all. We hadn't been here. Well, we've been here about an hour and a half, but it's still early. It's just a little after 8. We're gonna go try another spot real quick, and we was catching fish here, but they weren't very big at all. Y'all know I don't have to catch big fish, but most of these were really little. We're gonna go try another spot while it's still early and see what we can get into there. So let's go get them. All right, y'all, we're gonna give this spot a try. I was gonna fish on down there, but that's where everybody else fishes, and there just happens to be some people down there now, so this spot's pretty clear. I think I can get some bait in here, and this spot's probably not been fished to death either. So anyway, let's get this bait in the water and see how we do. Got him. That didn't take too long. Sit here about 15 minutes. Oh, he come off. Dadgummit. Man, he buried that rod too. Hook's fine. I don't know. Just happens that way sometimes. All right. Give me a new piece of bait. Darn it. Got him. Hopefully we got him good this time. I had one a while ago and I lost it. I don't feel too bad, y'all. Make sure everything's working. Yeah, buddy. I'll start working my way down here through this junk. Yeah, not too bad. Come on in here, feller. Having a fit. Not a bad little blue. get him up here where I can get a hold of this leader. All right, we got him. All right, y'all, here he is. Not a bad blue. Took it down like he's supposed to. I like that. All right, I'm gonna go let this guy go. Walk over here to the ramp and let him go. Probably be the easiest bet. There he goes. He ran into a rock. He'll figure it out. He don't know which way he's going yet. Get out of here. Ah, heck yeah. Well, I walked back over here. I didn't notice this a while ago, but this line right here is really slack. I think something's on there, y'all. Yeah, I think something's on there. I wonder if that happened a long time ago and I just didn't notice it. We got one though. Let me get back down here. Feels like another good size eating fish. Yeah. Heck yeah. I wonder when that happened. Because I'll have to look at the footage. I'm back there looking at my phone, you know, getting bored. If I just sit there and stare at them rods, I'll go to sleep. Yeah, he's hooked. All right. Okay. If you'll settle down, we'll let you go. All right, y'all, there he is. Nice old blue. Make sure my camera was on. All right, we're just gonna turn him loose right here. There you go, buddy. Get out of here. Heck yeah. That's what I was looking for. Fish with a little more size to them. Heck yeah, that ain't bad at all. Yeah, I get to sitting over there watching shows or something on my phone and look up every once in a while. That second fish may have been on there a while. I just didn't notice it. But shoot, yeah, that's what we was looking for. So they don't have to be giants, but something with a little more size than we had this morning. But all right, we're gonna get these two baited back out. All right, got that bait back in there. It's a good thing about these takedown rod holders I use. If you aren't paying attention, a fish isn't going to drag your rod in, and you got them paired with a good circle hook. They hit it very hard, and they're just going to hook themselves like that last one did, apparently. But it happens to me all the time. But anyway, if you're interested, check out the video description. I'll have a promo code. I'll have a link to their website, Takedown Rod Holders, and I'll have a promo code to save you some money. Also, Meat Hunter Rods, I'll share their website, and I also have a promo code for them if you're looking for a good catfishing rod. But all right. See what I mean? They ain't gonna drag your pole in. Now that one didn't hook itself, but yeah, check out the video description. There'll be links and promo codes to meat hunter rods and takedown rod holders. All right, I'm gonna go sit down and try to pay attention. Got him. Oh, does he got me hung up? Feels like it. Dadgummit. It's probably why they're out there. A bunch of junk out there. Well, the only thing to really do here is give it some slack and wait for him to pull it out. Well, it didn't seem like a little tiny fish, so maybe if just let it sit there for a little while, he'll eventually work it out. Probably the weight hung up in a rock or something like that. All right, we'll see what happens. Is he still there? I think so. Oh, that one had me snagged up too. Oh man, what a takedown. Oh my goodness. He probably started pulling and dragging it, and then my weight got hung up. And he couldn't pull it. Oh my goodness. Just put it back out there, I guess. Dadgum. Man, that was a good takedown. But I bet that's all happened when he was pulling it. My weight probably got hung up then. Shoot. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and check this one where the fish got me hung up earlier. It's not moving, so I'll probably have to break it off and tie on a new rig. We'll see. Man. There were no bad spots in that line. That took a lot. That says 20-pound test red Cajun. This stuff is really, really strong. A lot of stretch, that helps. It's got a lot of stretch to it, but as long as you keep an eye on your line and make sure you don't have any nicks or bad spots in it, you can catch some good fish with 20-pound test line. But, all right, tie me on a new rig. I think I got some Carolina rigs over here pre-tied. I think his fish is on there. He hit it pretty hard a few minutes ago. He's still pulling on it and stuff. I think he hooked the cell. I was just trying to be patient, which isn't something I'm really good at sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna reel down on him because I'm pretty sure he's still on there. If we lose him, he probably ain't very big anyway. Nope, he's on there. We got him. No, he ain't terrible. Good size average. What is this, the third fish here? But I've missed a couple. That's really, well, I got hung up and then really I got hung up both times. But a lot of stuff out there. He ain't as big as the other two. He just looks like he's wrapped up. I'll make my way down here. I can't wear this spot out too much. Too many people see me. They see it's being used and they'll stop here and fish. And It's all right. Every place I fish just about's like that. Yep, he just got all wrapped up. My goodness. Let me get him untangled here, y'all. Yeah, he snagged in the bottom there. He just forward with it long enough, didn't he? All right, there he is. Not a bad little fish. Be good eating. All right, get in there, get crazy. All right. Let's reel down. We got him. Man, I've definitely turned back several suppers today. This is another one. Feels like it's probably a heavy eater. I guess that's what I'll call him. Oh, he's probably about 5 or 6, 7 pounds, something like that. These blues can deceive you on their size. They're just real solid. They don't have that real big head like a flathead does. I see a lot of people argue. Uh-oh, well, there he goes, y'all. I wonder if I can catch him with my hand. I ain't gonna try to. He's good. A lot of people argue about, or I see on fishing groups, about sizes of blues. I've had people argue with me too, but they're kind of deceiving. But alrighty, especially in pictures, I'll say that. Especially in pictures. But, okay, let me get me another piece of bait on this rig. I still got to get the other one baited out too. Oh, well, we got to see that one anyway, a little bit. But yeah, I see a lot of people in different groups like to argue about the weight when somebody posts a fish. And there are some BSers out there too that say a certain fish probably weighs a certain amount when it's just extremely obvious. But yeah, the blues are just solid. To me, they seem like they're just a really solid, nothing but muscle, real strong fish. But anyway, I'm gonna get these baited back out and see if we can get us another one. All right, I got them 2 pieces of bait back in there. I had to shed some clothes. It's warming up. Really nice. I'm gonna be mid-70s today. It's really nice for November. But all right, running out of time. See if we can catch another one. Well, no, there it's bending a little bit. I think one hooked itself. I was back here getting some pistachios out of my truck a while ago, and I saw it bend down pretty good and then pop back up. But I think he hooked itself. I'm just gonna pick it up out of the rod holder because it's been slacking and pulling ever since then. Yep. Uh-oh. Felt like it was around something. That may be why it wasn't pulling real hard. It come out though. For now. Felt like he just come unwrapped too. I hope so, because I don't want to have to unwrap him. Let me get down here. Oh, another one. Another good one. Yeah, he is wrapped up a little bit. How's he hooked? I can't really tell. Looks like they're in the corner. Let me unwrap him. All right, y'all. One eye. Got old one eye there. All right, I'm going to turn him back. There you go, one eye. All righty. Well, quit showing out. Go on now. All right, y'all, I'm loaded up, going to get out of here. We had a pretty good morning, caught some decent fish, but all right, I'm going to get, hope y'all enjoy the video. If so, hit that thumbs up button for me. Y'all want to see more, hit subscribe. Thank y'all.